Yeah, good evening, everyone. You are welcome to my live session today. Though today being my first time coming live, but there is something I want us to discuss about, to talk about. That is, we African mothers. I believe we can do better. We can change our orientation in raising our kids, because I realize that there are still some mothers that still rain curses on their children. Yes, your children might be annoying. Yeah, your children might be somehow like he or she might be stubborn. Yes, but raising curse on them because they are stubborn is not advisable. I don't know whether you can get my point. We can do better. Yes, I believe that the change can come, that our generation will be more proud of us. There are some, even our mothers, most of them, they were not privileged to go to school. They were not privileged to grow with love. Even some of them, their fathers were denied them education. You know, some of them, the way they grow, it's only God that just help them to grow, honestly. But I believe that we can do better. What you went through, what your mother went through, your children, your child, your daughter, your son must not go through that route, must not grow that way. Even me, as I'm talking to you here, there are some experiences that I had with my mom that I will never want my child to have such experience. Yeah, we can do better. That is all I know. If we keep that mentality of, if you don't, like, if you if you have not beat them, like, give them mark, you believe that they cannot listen, that they cannot hear word. My sister, if you nurture them with love, you talk to them calmly, you show them love, you really care for them, they will not be stubborn. You will be their best friend, honestly. And if because you grew up without being loved by your parents, and your child also end up growing without love, just as you grew up, because those days our mother would just be like, "Whoa, oúnjẹ wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn," they just go, they don't care. Bàbá mi gan ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá ọmọ ń jẹun, bóyá ìyàwó tiẹ̀ jẹun. So the bitterness, the aggression will now be passed to the children. Tó bá wá ṣe nǹkan kékeré báyìí, èpè ní hàì. Tó bá ṣe nǹkan kékeré báyìí, èpè ní hàì, which is not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be like that. So what the awareness I'm creating, what I'm trying to put out there is that we can do better. We can raise our children with love. Even if you grow without love, your children must be loved. You must. If not, you see that circle, wọ́n máa ní ìran mẹ́ta tó ṣe, ìran mẹ́rin máa padà tó ṣe níbi tá à ń balẹ̀, because ọmọ tó yẹ kó jẹ́ èèyàn ó ti fi èpè bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́. Ọmọ tó yẹ kó yọ ẹ́ nínú ìyà ó ti fi èpè, ó ti fi tún tiẹ̀ ṣe, kí n má sọ yòókù. So torí ọjọ́ alẹ́ tí yín, because of your old age, because of your golden old age, you need to stop this cursing. And if you know you are the type that has been cursing your children, and you are realizing that you should not be doing that, I will advise you to embark on fasting and prayer. It will only take the grace of God, and ensure that You put that child on the way of God, so that he or she can also pray for herself, pray for himself, for deliverance. But the biggest deliverance comes from you as a mother. I hope at least within just 5 seconds you have learned one or two things, that the aggression that you grew up with your parents should not be passed down to your children, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how poor, no matter how broke you are, no matter how traumatized you are. It should never be passed down to your children. May God help us. So if you are having any question or any guidance, you can drop your question and we attend to you. Thank you.